Welcome to Celebrate Aging. Here we are on the Ecumen Detroit Lakes campus in a very special part of the campus called the Cottage. And within the Cottage, if you can believe it, maybe you've seen it in the paper, they have developed, constructed, created a workshop. And with me today is Mel.
Elfke.
Yes, Mel Elfke, and she is here. She's going to tell us a little bit about how this all started. And we're also with Hillary. Hillary also is here at the Cottage. And between the two of them, and maybe some other input we had, this brainchild has become a reality.
Yes, it has.
Why don't you tell us about it? We have notes here because we don't want to forget a thing.
The workshop is a life skill station. The goal of the Life Skill Station is to enable our residents to find comfort in practicing daily routines and life skills that were previously a part of their lives, such as folding laundry or gardening or having a workshop. The workshop is the Cottage's first life skill station.
Cool.
Just about every guy has had a barn, a shed, a shop, or somewhere that they can go to tinker on who knows what.
That's right.
So that's where the dream of the workshop came about. We had a vision and we gave it life. The workshop currently offers a variety of stations, such as the recycling center.
I see that, yes.
The residents save plastics, papers, cans, and they crush the aluminum cans. Maintenance put the can crusher on a level station so that it was easy for them to use. A lot of the residents get a lot of great joy out of experiencing that. We have a sorting station where people that are more organized maybe like to shuffle through the papers and get them sorted according to color on different objects of shapes, sizes, and colors that can be sorted however.
Nice.
Then we have a flower arranging stations for the green-thumbed that possibly would like to arrange flowers into an array of different vases.
Nice.
Yeah, and I'll let Hillary talk about the workbench.
Yes, indeed. In fact, Hillary, you were a big part of that. Why don't you tell us about the workbench?
I did. I had a dream to have a place that the guys could go, that they could experience things that they previously liked to work on, and a place to escape that they can experience that here because this is their home.
That's right.
And
Absolutely.
so my dad and I were I've been looking around, trying to figure out where we could get some kind of a workbench. And we found that one, and we kind of built onto it so that there's a pegboard so we can put...
Gotta have pegboard. How can you be organized?
Pegboard. Right, exactly. And we got tools, and one of the residents' family brought in a little engine. So that gives them something to tinker on and mess around with, and they really do. They love it.
Now I've noticed the oil is missing and the grease.
Yes. Yeah, we try to keep it clean around here. That isn't going to make it clean. We try to keep it tidy.
I think the men could be missing that, though. I know my husband's a mechanic. I'm always hollering at him.
I think it's just habit, though. The other day, one of the residents said, "Oh, could you get me something? There's a little bit of grease on my hands." I don't think it was grease. I think it was just the thought of working on the engine.
Absolutely.
And that there was grease on his hands.
Somebody probably in his life said, "Now make sure you got clean hands."
Oh yeah, yeah. I'm sure it was his wife.
So we've got the workshop back here, and they can fuss with the engines and everything. Now your dad helped you with this?
He did. He's amazing.
His heart.
Yes, he loved every minute of it. He put so much time and effort into helping me build it and explore different options on what we could do with it.
Well, he had to give you the guy ideas.
Right, right. We kind of mixed ideas and built it together. We built it probably within 2 weeks.
Wow.
So added on to it.
Tell me, how do the residents here use it?
Oh, they love it. They really do. They come in here, and whether they're messing around with the engine or sorting things or it gives it an environment of a garage, a place that they can go to, things that they wouldn't normally see other places.
Sure.
Makes it different.
Yes.
And a place that they can feel that they can be themselves.
Yeah, they belong there.
Right.
Totally. Now, Mel, what reaction have you gotten from the families?
Lots of positive reactions that they just think it's great that we've created an environment for the gentlemen to come. And we've made it user-friendly for the ladies too, so anybody can really be in here. It's not, dominated, but, with this population, we are 80% female, when we have a more difficult time maybe engaging the men.
Yes.
So we did have them in mind when we created the workshop, and how can we engage them in things that they like to do, and
And so it's been positive for the people who live here.
very positive.
It's been positive for the families.
Yes.
And I bet it's been positive for the staff.
It has been positive for the staff, and in fact, how do we incorporate more life stations
Right.
into the cottage? And we've come up with ideas such like an old-fashioned office where we'll have like an old-fashioned desk with the vintage rotary telephone, a typewriter, maybe a coat rack with a lab coat and a stethoscope, to encourage those that were either a receptionist or maybe a nurse in that.
Sure.
We've talked about a classroom, having a portable type old classroom chalkboard.
You know, yes,
Yeah.
yes, that we've had lots of, and everybody went to school,
Yeah.
so that's all good.
You
You know, I have to laugh. I don't know if you heard her say a vintage rotary telephone.
What's that?
That's what I'm thinking. Hillary's too young to know about. 1, 6,
I don't know how that. I don't even know how that works. It looks really fun though. Looks much more fun
You
than a
know, I
button.
have a feeling if we put some rotary phones, so hey, anybody out there, you got a rotary phone you're not doing something with, just bring it over here. Bring it over to the cottage. We'll get that going on. We'll get that going, and then we'll teach Hillary what a rotary phone is.
I hope it doesn't dial 911.
Oh, that was before 911. You had to dial operator. You had,
Oh, okay.
That was the big
Then I'm
one. It was the zero going whoop, all the way. Had to wait too.
Yep.
Okay, so you're thinking maybe as we're going to springboard off of the success of this workshop, so you're thinking maybe a classroom, maybe an office. What else did you say?
a homemaker station.
Oh, like a kitchen.
And where we have lots of baby clothes for folding, and that the residents seem to really like that.
And we should mention, you know, the cottage its area of expertise is in memory care.
Correct.
So we are talking about people who have dementia of some way, shape, or form. And so this is one way of connecting them, hopefully with warm, fuzzy memories, something they're familiar with. So, you know, when you can't remember things, you can get kind of like, oh, am I supposed to be here? And if you can anchor them in something that's familiar, then you get that peace
Right,
and a comfort.
right. And we're hoping to incorporate like an indoor clothesline, so they can hang the clothes on the line.
Do you know what clothespins are?
Yes, that I do. I do.
You do, okay.
In fact, I have one of those old-fashioned clotheslines in my backyard.
Okay. I just wanted to check on that.
That's good.
Okay, so yeah, laundry.
And a hokey floor sleeper, so that
Okay.
if they want to vacuum the floor or
Sure.
whatever. We have some residents that like to do the sweeping and
Sure.
and
Oh yeah,
whatnot,
who doesn't like
so.
to clean? Who doesn't like to pick? Yeah.
And just another piece of that would be like coupon clipping, having coupon clipping stations where they can clip coupons like they did at home.
Well, eventually I suppose we'll have to do something with shopping.
Yeah, we're gonna take all 22 out to shop.
So if you have any money that you want to give the shoppers, we'll accept that too. Well, you can see that we have so much going on here at the cottage. Can people come and just check it out if they want?
Absolutely. If you want to come for a tour of the cottage or just to come in and see the workshop, just feel free to stop by anytime. I'm here.
And Mel, too, if there are people who might be in need of the services we have here at the cottage, are you the person to talk to?
I am. So my number is 218-844-8354, and you can call me, leave a message, and I'll be sure to get back to you.
Okay. So this is Mel Olfke, and this is Hillary, and they're here at the cottage, which is part of Ecumen Detroit Lakes on the campus here. If you come down Madison Avenue, kind of across from the football field, you'll see a sign. It's kind of like golden, isn't it? And it says the cottage. You just drive up in there and you'll see the entrance. And it is a secured entrance, so you'll have to buzz to get let in. But if you want a tour, if you want to talk to Mel, if you want to check on Hillary here, or maybe you got a rotary phone you could show her, you know.
Give me a buzz.
We're here and we're here for you. And this is Vicki at Ecumen Detroit Lakes wishing you the best.